breeding and connections mean anything, this youngster should make a lot of noise on the track in 2012 and after. Just 6 days after birth, here's a Washington bred by Candy Ride out of Emerald Down Stakes winner Sudden Departure. Sire Candy Ride, he never lost a race.
But we could be looking at a new superstar out here. Candy Ride, the Argentinian bred, and Julie Crone win the Pacific Classic.
Mother Sudden Departure, seen with her foal alongside, could put up blistering sprint times and also won around 2 turns. The daughter of Demons Be Gone won the 2007 King County Handicap.
Here comes Sudden Departure on the outside and Runaway Bride. Sudden Departure drifts out. She's all silk and Sudden Departure. And now the inside late Bolina. Sudden Departure has won it.
Debbie and Rick Pabst bred and raced Sudden Departure.
But she was really a nice horse and really a fast horse and one of the hardest trying horses we've ever been involved with. And we felt she deserved a really good horse.
Sire Candy Ride is off to a great start as a stallion, and his stud fee's been raised since the mating with the Pabst mare.
I spend a lot of time doing the research trying to come up with stallions, and if I do it for the rest of my life, I'll never do as good as I did.
The colt came in early February, with mother and son now doing great.
Foaling was easy. She's a big mare. She's probably 16-2, and she had him very easily. He's a nice size foal. He's a nice attractive foal. He was nice and vigorous and doing really well. So, you know, everything's been just great. Yeah, he's doing really well. He couldn't be better.
Rick and Debbie Pabst have been breeding, racing, and caring for horses at Blue Ribbon Farms in Buckley since the early 1970s. Optimism abounds in the spring of 2010. If you go back a ways in Washington racing, you may remember Mimi's Racine, a successful Washington-bred mare raced by breeder Murdoch McPherson. Mimi's Racine won 7 times as a racehorse.
They're coming down the lane, and it is on the outside, on the lead, Mimi's Racine. Mimi's Racine a half. Always Graceful is second. Mimi's Racine, Always Graceful, and Silky Pima. Mimi's Racine and Always Graceful.
Mimi's Racine has reproduced her successful genes nicely through 7 winning sons and daughters at the track. We were fortunate enough to catch the miracle of birth at Nina Hagen's Eldorado Farms in Enumclaw on a winter night in 2008. Entering the world was Mimi's Racine's 12th foal, a bay filly by Tribunal named Judging Mimi by breeders and owners Carlos Serna and Bill Traybold. Judging Mimi, now 2 years of age, is growing up and learning how to be a racehorse. She learned her early lessons at Denida Farm in Auburn from veteran horseman Dennis Snowden. To break a horse is to take it from its mother and teach it how to become a racehorse. Snowden has broken over 1,000 horses since the 1980s.
I think she's got some talent. I think she's going to grow a lot. I don't know what month foal she is, but she's grown since she's got here. But she wasn't too sure about her surroundings when she got here, and then the more she settled in, the friendlier it got, and her personality's come out now, and she likes people. So that's a good plus. And she's seen horses galloping around her and coming at her and that kind of stuff. So she's seen it all now.
If earlier successes are any indications, Judging Mimi has a great chance to find the winner's circle many times over. Mother Mimi's Racine has already produced those 7 winners. Snowden is an excellent hand with early lessons, and trainer Frank Lucarelli will develop all her talents.
She goes to Frank Lucarelli's barn, and they have a couple guys that have been working for Frank for a while. Juan runs the barn, and they have a couple fellas that come from California. But she won't be any trouble with anybody. They'll love her. I mean, she's pretty push button.
Another in a long line of Washington-bred successes. Good luck to Judging Mimi. Like many 8-year-olds, Alex Walbert is a participant and fan of numerous sports. He's played on all the available youth teams, soccer, baseball, football, and he's plenty familiar with horses, being the grandson of former trainer Mary Kubota and son of trainer Tyler Walbert. He's been riding horses regularly from an early age.
I started when I was 2.
And where did you start?
I started at my grandma's because we mostly just ride in the woods for like a couple minutes.
Alex's predicted height and weight figures to preclude him from a career as a jockey, but he does enjoy riding most of the time.
The first time when I rode bareback, it hurted my butt really bad.
Don't rule out a career in horse racing, though. This kid has talents. He's a budding track announcer. He started his own imitation calls at a pretty early age, and here's more of his work, calling a recent Santa Anita race off television.
Goldsville needs the void wall, but it's Nico May! Nico May taking the lead, and it's Nico May to win! Nico May and Mike Smith to win. Spurrier second, and now third. Fourth, Liz Bold Chafin.
He's got a few ways to get in practice.
If it's live on TV and if it's old, mostly on the computer.
Good luck to Alex Walbert. It's great to have him in our game.